Now, the reason you end up blowing your account after having made some significant profits and then regretting till the end of the day and for very, very long period of time is not because you were trading the wrong way. It's just because you did not have a specific goal that you wanted to achieve. And honestly, you were not even trading with the right tools. Now, I've seen a lot of traders who keep on trading, keep on making profits, but at the end of the day, their portfolio says a big losing number. Now, if you're somebody out there, you do not need to worry about that anymore, as I have prepared a complete set of strategy. And honestly, there are going to be a complete foolproof trading methods that are going to help you not only sustain in the market but also stay profitable year around. Now, I know you must be using a lot of tips that are given on the internet, but honestly, they're either incomplete or they're not true at all, because trading is not as hard as it seems and it's not as easy as it's being looked by a lot of gurus out there who just want your money. Well, welcome to Options Algo AI Pro, everybody. This is Brandon, and I'm here to help you trade like a pro. Now, if you're new to binary options, you might realize how riskful this trading market is. And if you're somebody who is not really fond of taking risks, you're going to start loving taking risks after this video, because this strategy just works extremely well. Now, in today's video, we are going to use the stochastic oscillator combined with RSI. Now, I know most guys are going to comment whether or not you should be using two momentum indicators. By the way, it's not just two momentum indicators. It's that we are basically dual confirming the movements, and at the same time we have zigzag in place that is going to give us a real-time breakout scenario where we can easily figure out through the help of support and resistance whether or not there is a trending market or whether or not it's a dead one. Now, if you're using any broker out there, you can use this strategy. And if you're somebody who hates taking risk, we have developed a powerful trading system for you that helps you with the real-time market insight using the power of AI. So if you want to check it out, the next slide is about it. And quick interruption to the video, guys. Now, if you are somebody who's been trading for a while and if you've experienced significant amount of losses and now trading with any sort of strategy feels like a really, really heavy load to you, and if you're somebody who hates using strategy now, this is your go-to leverage that you can use to trade in the market even after being or not using any sort of strategy. Well, this is called Options Algo AI, which is an AI trading leverage that you can use right away after accessing it from our website. That's optionsalgo.ai. Just type on your search engine optionsalgo.ai and it will appear. Now, we've also been rated 4.2 plus stars on Trustpilot, which is an extremely great sign. Well, here you can grab any of your plan and instantly you'll be getting access to this powerful AI trading dashboard, from where all you need to do is copy the signals and paste it on your broker, which is right here. Now, also you get a complete guide from head to toe of how to run through the entire procedure and how to make profits, the best timings to trade with. Well, this is exclusively for those people out there, once again, who have experienced significant amount of losses. And if you do not have time enough to run through a trading strategy and learn it all from scratch, implement it on your account, and then start making profit and run through that mathematical calculations. So if you're interested, just visit optionsalgo.ai and access this powerful trading leverage that clears off all the doubts and all the fears. Well, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, welcome to the video. Now, we are going to learn the settings of the strategy. Well, we are going to, of course, select candles as our primary price indicator, and we are going to select zigzag, which is our primary indicator. Now, if you want set of where we have the settings of these indicators, you can copy it easily from here. well, you can leave it at default, but make it a little enlarged because you need to take a better look whenever you're going to trade with these indicators. Now, also, guys, there are four very important tips that you need to follow along so you don't miss out the important movements in the market. The very first is to have enough amount of capital that you do not scarce around. The reason I'm saying that is because a lot of traders, what they do is when they fall out in life, when they have a really bad time going on, they end up investing in the market, and then in the desperate need, they end up taking trades. And sometimes they succeed, but most of the times they fail. And if you're doing something like that, I can warn you right now, take the money out of your market and use it for your own needs. Because if you're not if you're not treating trading as something like education or something like an educational cost, it's going to cost you a lot more than that. So have at least $2,000 as your spared capital. That does not really matter to you a lot. Second thing is to have a risk management plan. Whenever you are taking a trade, plan out your trades. Like I keep saying this in every video, that if you're not planning out your trade, the trades are going to be planned out by itself. And of course, there's going to be a big loss that you're going to suffer. So make sure that you are planning out your trade. You're not taking more than 15 trades in a day, and 15 is the max number. Like honestly, 15 trades can either get you to a really good amount of numbers, or it can take you towards a very destructive result. So make sure that you've planned your entire trading session in just 15 trades. The third one is to trade during the trending hours. If you're trading, let's say, in the real market where with minor and major pairs, trade during the London and New York session, because the volatility is high at that time. Trading volume is a lot more than the Sydney and Tokyo session, so you're going to be more profitable, or in case the results are going to be more better and in your favor. My apologies for that. Fourth one is to be very disciplined and follow the money management rule. You don't have to keep putting in your money again and again in the market, because that gives traders, that actually is something that I never encourage traders to do. Just put in market once and then stay sustained with the right strategies. So also now I'm going to take the trades inside this market where the volatility is at all-time high and I can see really great spreads. So I am going to start trading right away. And at the end of this video, you will be having a complete illustration of why you should be taking trades the way I'm going to do. Also, you can follow along with every step that I'm going to take. I'm going to draw support and resistance where I need to. And at the end, I'm also going to help you with a complete set of example and also a complete explanation of why and how of this entire trading session. So let's go ahead and get started with our trading session. So, all right, guys. So we are going to now execute our trades. And honestly, I think that most people get the RSI concept wrong. However, it's really easy to understand the stochastic oscillator, but RSI is typically a little more more less understood topic. So you need to be more focused on the movement of RSI rather than the movement of stochastic, because it makes a lot of traders win. And honestly, I try to use the same strategy in case in every single video in order to justify the use of one single strategy for a long period of time with different capitals. So the problem with having less capital is not that you're going to make less profits or anything like that. It's just that when you have less capital, the number that you need to achieve in a period of time becomes extremely hard to achieve in less amount of trades. So when you have a good amount of capital, it's inevitable to to scale to a certain level uh, of of number that you expect to get in a short period of time. But when you have a short amount of capital or a small account with less capitalized value, it takes you a lot of trades, and you'd never know where you're going to miss out on, and then where are you going to end up making a mistake that can lead to the entire account getting flushed, and then you have no way out. So you can either be trading the faster way, where you can be executing trades at a higher rates, and if you want to, let's say, plan out your entire week in just one single trading session, you can start planning like 10 trades every single day. So it's going to be around 50 trades for the 5 days, and if you're trading 7 days, you can do like 70 trades to almost 80 trades, where you can expect to lose 10 trades, but if you win 70, that's going to make you fall in the top 1% traders zone. And that's my goal in every single video, and specifically with this channel, because I don't usually create videos based on strategies, but whenever I do, I try to explain one strategy to so much in depth that people tend to use that strategy and become profitable without having to use an external system. But if you do really need to use an external system, you have options Algo AI on your side. So let's find our other trade. And my apologies, I just happen to stretch one topic for very long, because I just like to elaborate on things a lot. Now, next trade. So this trade is going to be $5,000, and you can easily increase your capital on your 2 to 3 trades. My goal is to not take more than 10 trades, and this one is the second trade that I'm actually taking. So whenever you're trading, make sure, honestly, whenever you're trading, make sure that you're conducting a very, very seamless and relentless movement and price action analysis, so that you don't miss out on the important price movements. And also it can help you stay aware uh, of the speculative movements in the market. And just so you saw, I took these trades, and I'm continuously taking trades in the real time and reaching towards my goal. By the way, if you want to keep the capital low in the market, make sure that you're drawing a plan of risk management with the same capital, or just in case, just 20% increase in capital of the first 10%. So it's going to be around 12% of your entire capital, and you're going not beyond 20% in the entire trading session. So trade like a pro. And honestly, guys, when you uh, trade with a very cautious, environment, when you're not, moreover, gambling with your money, you tend to enjoy the entire process. Now, I'm going to take my second trade, and don't worry, guys, I'm not talking this much so that I end up leaving you with no explanation. I'm going to explain the strategy to everybody out there, as if this strategy is going to make you profits in the next 1 hour of you using it. So let's go ahead and find our next movement. This one we can take a trade, but we are not going to risk much. So just $4,000. And honestly, I don't trust this movement much, but I trust RSI. And Stochastic is just 40% confirmed. So let's go and see what happens till the end of of uh, this trade that we have placed. So let's see. All right, guys. So we won the trades, and we are at $14,000 at this point. So I'm going to snap this out, and just to show my traders. that we have a new video coming. Also, guys, if you want a complete educational session where we explain all the strategies in combined manner and help you personally with a mentorship that can help you stay profitable in the market, make sure to be subscribed to Options Algo AI's yearly plan. Once again, it's going to be Options Algo AI's yearly plan from our website, that is optionsalgo.ai. And if you need any help with these trading strategies, and uh, if you do not want to be a part of our community, you can ask us in the comment section, and we will be happy to help. All right, guys, so we just had a trend breakout right here, and a lot of traders are going to get confused whether to go for an uptrend or a downtrend. But in most cases, an uptrend works because the stochastic oscillator is continuously being confused, and it's going to confuse a lot of traders who are just getting started to trade in the market. But the RSI is continuously moving towards indicating an uptrend, a potential uptrend, which is pretty significant right here. So I just executed this trade for an uptrend, and let's see if we're going to end up winning this trade or not. There is only some amount of time that's left, and we have just won this trade right here. I'm going to take a snapshot, and this was, mind you, this was just the fourth or fifth trade. And I think I'm not going to take more trades after the next two trades. And honestly, I am still looking for something where I can go for a potential downtrend and help you with a clear indicator. So that can be possibly executed. All right, guys, so we have just found this potentially profitable movement right here. It looks like it's going to be a very, very profitable one that we have placed right here. And honestly, I think we took the trade at the right time because ultimately, if it was not actually this one, then it was pretty hard to find a downtrend based movement, a potential downtrend, because the entire market is full of uptrend, as the market is going keep on going up, 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 and up, as it's Tuesday, and mostly the market is uptrend. So we have okay, so we have actually lost a couple of trades, and most of them are refunds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find another movement and not uh, just fall for one specific movement right there. And this one looks really good to me. And I've just taken a trade right here. Let's see if it becomes a win or not. So we are continuously moving forward to see a winning trade. And honestly, it was a very sideways market. It has just become trending. And for some reason, I am yet trying to understand why most traders do not choose these kind of movements, or why they can't predict these movements, because it's very fine to when you choose a movement like this and then it ends up as a win. Now we have successfully executed a profitable trading session. We took barely 6 trades and started off with $3,600, and then ending up at somewhere around an exponential number. Now, in the next slide, I'm going to explain why and how exactly should you be trading just to achieve the same result, or so that, a close one to what I achieved in the previous trading session that we just executed. So let's get started. And of course, guys, look, if you really want to win, you can absolutely win in the market. Do not just trade like a gambler and trade like a planned trader. And if you want to learn more about it, if you really want to learn about this entire trading ecosystem where you can become profitable and become a trader who sustains in the market, make sure that you check out Options Algo AI trading system, as we have created an entire system just for you guys to stay profitable and not lose out in the market. It's not a get quick rich scheme or get rich quick scheme where we offer you something and you become rich. No, it's not like that. It's just going to help you stay profitable in the market. Now, the numbers depend entirely upon your own inputs. So let's go ahead and let's make profits together. So the next slide is going to be about explanation of why and how to take trades in the market. All right, guys, so now we are going to learn why exactly and how exactly should you be taking trades in the market like I just did, and how can you stay profitable with the exact blueprint of the trading analysis system that I'm going to hand you over in this slide. Now, our primary focus is going to be on the relative strength index and mostly on the trend control line, which is level 50. So most traders think that RSI is going to be just same as stochastic oscillator, which is absolutely wrong. What you really need to be focused on is stochastic oscillator moving across the oversold and the overbought position. So overbought means when the zones or the periods in the stochastic oscillator move towards the level 80 and cross each other and make just make they make a curve around the walls and come back. So right now they are actually indicating an oversold position where you're going to take a trade for a buy, because right here the trend actually expires and then a new trend forms. So for the RSI, you need to make sure that the level 50 has either a buying pressure or a selling pressure. So when you're actually at a buying pressure, your period is going to move a little across the level 50, across the trend control line towards the upper level, and then you can execute the trade. So I'm going to help you with just okay, so right here, as you see, for the stochastic oscillator, they've already curved out and they're indicating a potential downtrend where they touched the walls of the overbought position or the overbought ceiling, and then they reverted back towards the oversold zone. Now, at the same time, RSI is continuously indicating, or RSI has a visible selling pressure where sellers are more in numbers. So what you really do at this time is execute a selling trade. Now, when exactly to do it is a question that remains around. So you need to execute it as soon as the RSI falls down below the trend control line, which is the 50th level. So at this point, you're going to sell a trade. Now, when to sell a trade is a question that is again extremely important. So as soon as you see three candles being formed, the fourth candle is going to be a trade. Or whenever you see two candles being formed and two wick candles where you see they're elongated like here, and then they're continuously moving towards a downward pattern and they're creating a spiral, you need to place a trade immediately. So I hope that was absolutely understandable. What I'm really going to do right now is explain you with the help of line-based system, where I'm going to create a few horizontal lines, and one line for the upper support, second line for the second support, third line for a resistance, fifth line right here, and sixth line right here. All right, guys. So as you see right here, the spot, the actual spot where the trend crosses one position and starts falling down, that's basically the resistance point. So at the resistance point, you're going to witness the trend falling down. And when at the same time, when you see right here the oversold position was marked extremely exhausted. So when the oversold position is exhausted in the stochastic, the lines cross each other at the oversold position in stochastic, and then the RSI indicates a selling pressure. It does not go all the way around the level 30. It just falls down beyond level 50. That's the trend control line. So that's it. That's when you know that you need to place a trade for an upwards direction, which is you need to buy the trade at that price level. You do not need to go ahead and execute a trade in any direction you want to. You need to control that direction, and you need to execute the trade for a buying position. Now, that's it for this video. And if you want to check out more like this, you can go ahead and check out optionsalgo.ai, where we continuously upload content like these, and for just the community of traders, where traders win every single day and make successful trades. Now, as you see right here, as I indicated you, the buying pressure was created. The stochastic oscillator had the periods, making a cloud, falling down, making a curve, and then the price touched the ceiling, touched the floor, and then is moving towards the ceiling. So the price is just like a ball, where when the pressure is created, it falls down and goes up several times, and you need to just predict the movement and when. That's how simple it is. If you want more explanations like these, make sure you're subscribed to the yearly plan of the optionsalgo.ai, where I help you personally with a personal guide, with a personal mentorship to help you stay profitable. Goodbye, and whatever time it is for you, you have a great time.